In eager anticipation to watch the epic romantic comedy true story of 2021, Godzilla vs. Kong, I thought I'd revisit the first time these pals met in 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla. Originally, this film was intended to be King Kong vs. Frankenstein, when around 1960 Willis O'Brien, the OG king of stop motion, came up with the concept. Due to rights issues for Frankenstein, that didn't work out, and the cost of stop-motion effects turned off other studios, until Toho, who long showed an interest in making a King Kong film. Unfortunately, that means we never got to see a Willis O'Brien King Kong vs. Frankenstein, which would have been pretty awesome. Instead, Toho got the project, and Kong's opponent was switched to some schlub called Godzilla, and directed by Ishiro Honda, the main man of many iconic kaiju films. Our tale unfolds with an advertising department head for a pharmaceutical company that is looking to boost the ratings of his TV shows and gain more publicity. So he sends 2 employees to Faroe Island after learning about these strange red berries known for their great medicinal properties and a giant creature there worshipped by the natives. The men are tasked with capturing the rumored giant creature, which happens to be Kong himself. And oh boy, his design is not great. With the help of the natives and the red berries, which we learn are also a potent sleep aid, they capture Kong and attempt to bring him to Japan. And naturally, the mascot of Kaijus himself, Godzilla, also awakens from an icy slumber to inevitably meet Kong for the showdown of all ages. The first thing you'll notice about this movie in comparison to the first 2 entries in the Godzilla film series, other than this being the first one in color, is the lighter tone and comedic elements.
Great. When you and the monster meet, be sure you tell him all about your corn problems.
This film paved the direction of the rest of the Godzilla films and kaiju films in general, with emphasis on kaiju battles and even quite a few team-ups. Godzilla Raids Again technically brought a kaiju fight before this one, with the fight to the death between Godzilla and Anguirus, but that was more of a subplot, and future films would put a kaiju fight at the forefront. And for the most part, Godzilla films dispensed with the somber tone, and the political subtext never feel as impactful as the original 1954 Godzilla. The campy comedic elements and lighter tone basically originated from this film. The cartoony caricatures of greedy capitalists become a fairly common trope in future films, and are especially ridiculous in King Kong vs. Godzilla. But it works, and there are some genuinely funny moments.
But you see, my corns always hurt when they're near a monster.
Great.
Excluding some really racially insensitive moments, this film is really entertaining. The action scenes with Kong and Godzilla are exactly what you want. If only they could have made Kong look a little better. I mean, the cheapness of his suit looks really apparent, but you soon get over that and you have fun with it. Oh, and by the way, Kong has some electrical powers now. Yep, that's a thing now. Historically, you could argue this is the second most important Godzilla film behind the original 1954 Godzilla. The success of this is one of the reasons we have as many gloriously campy good time monster fight films of today.
What is it? What hurts?
The corns.
That alone makes this worth a watch. I definitely give King Kong vs. Godzilla a super garlicky stamp of approval. If you somehow watched this disgustingly terrible video and would like for me to cover more kaiju films, just comment down below. Please like and subscribe.